Hey everyone, Matt from Better Music here, and today we're going to take you through a little selection of some personal picks of mine for great entry-level guitars. We're going to go from quite cheap to a little bit more expensive, but not too much. And here we go. Alright, so my first pick is the Epiphone Les Paul Standard 60s reissue. This is not the cheapest, but it's starting to get a little bit towards a grand mark. So you're definitely starting to get some nicer appointments on the guitar. You've seen these everywhere, Slash, Jimmy Page, any famous rock and roll guitar player, they've all got one. You've seen them everywhere. The huge thing about this guitar is they sound huge. Everyone loves them for that exact purpose. They are massive. And if you're into rock, clean, anything like that, you'll absolutely get your money's worth. Alright, so my second pick is a pretty fun one. Here we have the Ibanez PGM MIKRO. This is a Paul Gilbert signature Ibanez, but it's very shrunk down. So this is a 3/4 size guitar. It's on the lower price range spectrum, but it's still an awesome guitar nonetheless. Now, if you're looking for something to just have a little bit of fun with and do insane, mad octave stretches, this guitar's got you covered. But if you're a little kid and you've got smaller hands and you struggle to hold a full-size guitar, this is also a great start for you. Alright, so for my next option, this is one for if you really love your kids and you don't mind selling your car to get them something cool. Here we have the Suhr Modern Terra. Okay, so for my third pick, here we have the Squier Bullet Stratocaster. This tends to be the guitar that most people get as their first guitar. I got it as one of my very first guitars back when I was a little bit younger. This one's also one of those ones on the lower end of the price spectrum, so they're very affordable, but they do hold up. Now, this is another one of those guitars like the Les Paul where pretty much everyone's played them, but they're probably one of the most versatile guitars on the face of the earth. Everyone from Iron Maiden to Eric Clapton, Yngwie Malmsteen to Jeff Beck, everyone's played them. You've all heard them before, you know what they sound like immediately, and I'll play a little bit for you. Alrighty, here's my fourth pick. This is the LTD Viper 10. This is another one that's on the lower end of the price spectrum, but it's a hell of a lot of guitar for the money. This is one probably a lot more suited for the metal players. It's definitely a more chug, have fun style guitar, and it'll just let you rip. So dumb. Okay, so my fifth pick, here we have the Ibanez RG121DX. Now this thing is a metal and shredding monster. It's more moderately priced, it's not too expensive, not too cheap, and there's a very solid built guitar. The cool thing about these, if you want to start getting into lead playing or maybe learning how to do some basic solos while you start, a guitar like this would be perfect for you because as you can see it's got very, very pronounced access heels, meaning you can put your hand right up there very comfortably. So for my sixth pick, here we have the Yamaha Revstar Gen 2 RSE20. Now this one's up there a little bit with the Les Paul. It's the higher end of the beginner's market, but still it's not too expensive. It won't bust the bank. This guitar is an absolute jack of all trades. There's not really much this guitar can't do, and it blends a lot of really cool parts of some of the previously mentioned guitars. As you can see, it's got a lot of the same appointments that the Les Paul did, but it still has the accessibility of a Stratocaster. So if you're looking for a really all-round good guitar that you can do lots with, this is a great one. Alright, so these were just a few of my personal picks as great entry-level guitars, but we have so many more here at the shop that you're more than welcome to come play anytime. Every single one of these guitars has their own individual strengths and really not any weaknesses. I think one thing that's important to remember is when you're first starting out playing is you don't need a $12,000 guitar. You wouldn't buy a Ferrari when you're on your L's. But the best thing to do is just come into the shop, play a bunch of them and see which one connects with you the most. My name's Matt, thank you so much for watching and have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you.